I'd like to welcome everyone to my page. I am Big YOHANAN, and I'm here to give you some live information. Today is March the 4th, 2024, right before the upcoming eclipse, April the 8th. Okay, guys, you might not know me, you might know me. You know, I'm inviting people to come on here. I'm just starting up this page. Um, because I have a lot of information. I want to put truth out there, and I also want to put, a debate out there. If anybody want to debate anything about any information that I'm putting out, if you want to correct me, by all means. But this is what I'm doing. This is a passion of mine. Uh, I'm a true holistic being. And I just want people to realize that to be, in that category, uh, it goes a long way in with the history. And for us, that's been awakened, uh, sort of say that you just got to understand the different type of realms, different type of planes, different types of energy, different different strokes for different folks. Uh, it's a broad range. I could keep going on and on because one thing that I know for sure is that you have to push your mind far beyond this 3D place here. Okay, so understand that I'm only here to help the ones that want to understand more and probably get closure to some things that's been attached to them all their life. Um, Me personally, my journey it's been a ride, a roller coaster ride, spiritually and mentally that I had to face growing up. So my my direction as a child was way different. That's why when you hear people call themselves the chosen ones, um, the aboriginals, uh, different names that they are. A lot of people have to use code um, to get to people, and that's been going on for generations. They used to kill people. That's because they wanted to inflict fear. So by doing that, and by having that authority, a lot of that took place. Okay. Now, the reason that I consider myself in here for the fight is because the things that I learned all the way from a child. Because you have visions as a child too, um, and pretty much you just have to interpret your visions from your dreams, which it sounds the same, vision and dream, but actually, from when you astral project and you go out there and you know you have experiences in the astral realm. Like as a kid, I astral astral projected out of my body, and I was looking down at myself, looking down at the people that was in the room, because and the way that it made me felt is like everybody was small and I was big. So I was like, you know, and some of the dreams that I had, I remembered, and some that I didn't, and some I had to get out of real quick because I was scared. Um, so the best thing that I can do for people, because I know it's a lot of people out there that experience what I experienced, felt uh, the pain that I felt, the I guess betrayal that I felt, and sometimes all that will turn you away from everyone. Sometimes it will just turn you away from the whole world, and you'll just isolate yourself, and all you would do is just think about uh, the Creator, and you know, and just be asking like mad questions, but just don't get no kind of response. So you have to, figure things out for yourself. And I just knew that, the way that I was raised, and I was raised by several people at different times. Uh, but I love, I love the earth. I knew that. I knew that I loved, I love to smell the fresh air. The grass when it was getting cut. Um, I like the blue skies. Um, and the sun shining so bright. I love that because that was what I was, coming into, um, coming up in the world. So also, as a kid, I had to come up without parents, but I adjusted real good. I'm real proud of myself because I knew there was a lot of things going on besides what I saw. So it was like I was already fed information beforehand that I could just pick up and just, you know, move on. And that's what it was with my feelings, with my emotions. I didn't sit back and shed tears about it. I thought about it. I just broke everything down. You know, um, where there was a problem, there's a solution, and I just use mathematics and pretty much for my mental state because one thing at the end of the day, um, I was prepared for a reason, so I wanted to figure that out. So I pretty much I watch people, and you know and I took whatever information that that I could take. So um, but yeah, I want to just kick a little bit of information and everything like that. And I found out some things like um, like people talk a lot about this, that, and the third, and I want to give y'all some of that information because what's important you know, is really about the evolution of this existence. Um, we cannot let man destroy what's already been built. They've already been hiding so much, and this is why the, they sent the gods here. Okay, this is why you can't give someone chance after chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. You can't do that. Everything has rules, it's guidelines to everything. So once they get broken, and it's a lot that's been happened, um, a lot of rules have been broken, a lot of disrespect. So um, I just want to start at, because people want to go straight into religion when it's way more than that. We wasting our time, because everybody want to be those that were the first ones. I mean, bullshit. Let's get to the nitty gritty. So my first thing is civilization, the creation. You got people that don't even believe in the religion, which you talk about God and and everything else. Um, I can understand that now. Um, but shout out to the Christians. You know what? Because that's that's pretty much is the source of anybody that believe in faith, that believe in miracles, is through Christianity. It's just the way that they they made a blueprint of it to corrupt um, the world, and everybody, every country is accountable because they all plotted together, just like they plotted a no-fly zone in certain areas. And you know the things that's just coming out, like they can basically lie to you through the media, and we know who all controls that. So let's just stop with the bullshit, okay? So it's people like myself out here that's truly about that. And I know my life is threatened 24/7. I stay paranoid. And I'm just not talking about from the physical, okay? It's a lot more than you even think. That's why we are here to wake up people before anything bad happens to anyone. We want everyone to be able to protect themselves from anything. So we want to strengthen your mind, open your pineal gland, your third eye. Most of the people got this right here, but most of the people don't have what's hovering over this vessel right here. Understand this. We are not here to partake in any type of slandering any race, any type of religion. We love all, so we help all, even the ones that cannot help themselves and needs that. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm at a truck stop because I'm a truck driver also. So all I do is drive. You know, every everything is good. I don't have like family. You know, when I go home, I check on one thing, and that's my baby. And you know what I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. But I understand that people that put out information here. So I just want to say this to those people. I put out information that's helping my people. Continue doing what you're doing because you will be dealt with. So we pushing knowledge to uplift the people who's been taken advantage of through the system that's supposed to be here to help all, but has been taken advantage of. So we got to shut all that down. So the knowledge that I'm giving to my followers will also help them for not putting themselves in situations and and saying things to exploit what you guys are doing on you guys' side, because these humans do not understand because they haven't seen what goes on the other side. Okay, I for one seen because I do my meditation. I'm always in thought process 24/7. Um, it's a lot. That's why one important thing is the numerology game. You gotta know that. You know, you gotta know your signs. You gotta know that. Okay, it's people that really do real rituals. Okay, and these are powerful people. Okay, so it's not much, my peoples, that you can do far as, but I'm gonna tell you this: you can do something that they can't, and that's put a protection around yourself. And if anybody tries to break that, if you know what you're doing, then they can't break that. Because one thing about electrical beings that we can push back through different means. So we're gonna educate ourselves on this channel. We're gonna have fun on this channel. Okay? So shout out to the gods and goddesses out there, man. Peace, peace. Um, I'm out here, guys. I'm out here. I'm out here for you. Inbox me if you need information. If anybody got any resources, because I am looking for crystals. Uh, some little artifacts. That I can put up with my candle. I do like the little necklaces did up. I don't wear watch or things like that, but I wear my little sterling silver right here. Some things is energy. Some things are energy, good energy. So I like to get a hold to a little copper. So shoot me a text. I'll give out my email. And hit my hit my pages. Whichever page you see this video on. Real talk. But 2023 was a year, okay, and what we gonna do is let's see. I wanted to start talking about, because which is important, is civilization. Everybody being distracted by these other things, and but that's what I think is most important, because we gotta build. We already know what they doing to the food, um, through AI, and you know they took it to a whole nother level with that, because even this video, the things that they don't want to come through is not gonna come through. So you thinking that I might have said this and they didn't chop that shit up, but that's why I explain myself, try to slowly, so I can even catch myself before I say something, so I know if it's gonna clear or not. Because I like to go through as a clear video. I understand why they're doing what they're doing, but it's always loopholes to get around. And the only thing that I'm trying to do is just have this video go through clearly. So we're gonna try that, but see how that goes. I done did it on another platform, and boy, they didn't chop that down, the whole audio up the fuck? Like, and they done chopped up the visual, like the video, the video is going, and they done chopped the the fucking the visual part up, and this shit is looking like the fucking whole screen is melting and shit, and the whole colors is going down. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, boom, it popped back on, and then you can see me, but you can still hear me speaking the whole time through. So they got different sources. They ain't really gotta go that far nowadays to just be sitting and watching um people that's trying to do something that's important and something that is right. So of course, if you can cheat, because one thing that everyone want is power. As long as you got power, you control everything else. So I guess that's what's that's what's happening now. So the real power is going to control everything else. Okay. So I want everybody to, you know, be with your families, talk to them, get them to know the real truth about holidays, dates. It's very important. And if my generation would have had this information, or would have been able to, study more about true information, then we probably would have had a lot more doctors, a lot more scientists, a lot more scientists and engineers out here. Because we have a lot of greed going on out here that, you know, people out here do not want people to be smarter than them. And why? They don't want them to have the information that they have. And why? Because they don't love like some of us love. And why? Because they're misunderstood. And why? Shit if I know. You know, shit if I know. Everybody is born through different sources. And you never know what that courier is carrying and passing on through their existence, their ancestors. So sometimes we have to be able to understand that, and work with what we have, whoever we can work with. The reason why things happen, and is because of misunderstanding. And I've been in situations like that. Things being misunderstood, escalate. So a lot of that going on from day-to-day basis. That's why I tell people, if you got a lot of time on your hand, then a lot of things back go wrong. So you have to live in a positive way, and I'm sure everybody know what positive means. So by that being said, you know, civilization didn't start from evil. It didn't start from all the shit. It started from the rights. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess after the rights, there got to be wrongs. Not from the rights, but people stir the other way because they want the attention, more attention. Okay, so that's how civilization started. It went from right and then went left. Okay, so the ones that kept going uh, on the straight path, them the ones that got took advantage of because they didn't know which way to go. So like myself, I stood in the middle. The church was on this side, and the devil was on this side. figure it out. I figured it out. You know, sometimes you have to be neutral because the stuff that they put out here. I mean, how could you believe a being? How can you believe that? The information, okay? So, but it's entertaining. I never got into the Bible. I couldn't even give you. I can give you a verse or two, but like just like school, like I didn't see that as important. It was like a waste and information that I was receiving when I was young was that everything would come to the light. Don't waste your time with it. Help Mother Earth. So, I'm a type of person, I don't litter or nothing like that. It's, I used to, I had to go through different phases in life, to understand what what it is to be a holistic being. And I understand. And, I understand why things happen to people, why things happen to me. Um, but I would never change that because I thought what I was doing was what I was doing. And when it was time for me to be taught a different lesson and move um, through different paths and which helped me out and also it delayed me. So but I think that us as a race we'll be able to excuse me, I'm talking to my melanated people that we have a lot to cover. So this is the to help out uh, my race, and I can also get into the other races because everybody has differences. So and I also had to overcome that hatred towards other races because everybody got pretty much April food. So and it's crazy, but this is actually I guess I could do this as the intro video, guys, because I just want to go ahead and post this one. I'm gonna gather up information that way I can zip run through it. It's my first time, but I have talent, so and we're gonna work on that. Okay, so I want to wish everybody well and protect yourself and always show love. Until next time.